people, it's your boy Troubz. I am the plug. If you're in the building, Short Circuit 5, make some fucking noise, man! And we are approaching the final 2 battles of the day. On my left-hand side, he's been in the league before. You lot seen him before. Make some noise for Carlton Shanks, man! And on my right-hand side, also no stranger to the league. Come on, make some noise for Frost! Never lost! So off camera, they decided Shanks is going first. Round 1 on you, my bro. Let's go.
Right. What was that? Okay, unsurprising true fact. I counted. Last year, Frost had more chokes than he did battles. I didn't even know you could do that. Had a record-breaking year for all of the wrong reasons. So to all the people telling me Tom's decent, I'll show them all those battles clips where he's not speaking and he's got beaten. Time to end the illusion and show them we're not even. It's hypnosis. I got snapped so they'll finally stop sleeping. Let's go. But Frost never lost. That's the slogan he'll state to me. Mate, that shit's aging worse than Wayne Rooney. Listen, Plug 4, he thought he'd be one of the big stages. Instead, they just rolled you out before the show like a disclaimer. UV Alias had Quill looking pretty pissed, bro, scat porn. It was a shit show. He left you in your round saying people paid money for this shit. Because you thought you'd try your luck. Wrote 2 40-second rounds, that's kind of fucked. Makes sense Quill was running out, because clearly your ink was drying up and you didn't write enough. Extra pissed, because he picked you for the Mandrill Mob team, and you flopped when they had their backs to the wall. Now it's no longer a test if I put you behind bars. Your rep has dropped so much you're unmanageable. He must be tap picking you. If he could go back now, I bet he'd cancel the call, because you took the mob down with you like Sammy the Bull. Yo! Turning up and asking for an extra 30 minutes. Is that because you were underprepared, or so you could be the last battle? Now that I'm deep in it, that's not a bad tactic to main event, you cheeky git. AKA piece of shit. That's why this Hollywood Frost gimmick, I ain't feeling it. If you ain't prepped after 3 months, bitch, you need to quit. You ain't deserving of this channel, should get permanently cancelled. If you were actually good, it might have been worthy of the hassle. But you come back 30 minutes later just to get 30'd in the battle.
Let's go, man.
Right in the week of your performances, that shit's irresponsible. And why he's only good for 1 round like the rim on a monocle. Tom acts like he's in cruise control, but keeps turning the most simple of obstacles into mission impossible. Listen, he did body Rivers though. I hope his other fuck-ups are still making you think twice. Yeah, Frost was all over Rivers. Thought it would smooth things over, but he's still skating on thin ice. Listen, one good performance every now and then doesn't mean you deserve any fucking respect or a company check. He has one good performance, then he sucks in the rest. Couldn't recite his rounds cleanly with a gun to his head. Thinks it all revolves around him and he's one of the vets. How? If he only fired 1 in every 6, this ain't Russian roulette. So bring up me being 2nd division, as if it really hurts my spirit. What good was it being 1st division when you were literally the worst one in it? Go!
Go from lost. Never lost. Yo, so I've got the message. Shanks at Short Circuit. I'm in trouble. No, I got the message. Shanks at Short Circuit. I'm in trouble. I got myself into trouble. Now that's trouble for you, because you got Frost never lost with nothing to lose. I was all ready to tank empty. I was running on fumes. Now I'm back on F and the fuckery resumes. Let's go. Walk over. From when I walked in, I had Shank stuffed in my shoe. He was walk over. From when I walked in, I had Shank stuffed in my shoe. He was gassed for this battle till I mustered the troops. I told myself he's a problem. I must be confused, but I need to fear him if I got something to prove. When I heard they're bringing Shanks for me, I brought some Jif just in case. Watch the liquid get sprayed. You don't want to see what it did to his face, but no, it hit the wall behind. but no, it hit the wall behind him and it stripped off the paint. He's been around for... Come on, man. He's been around for years. Brand don't mean shit, it's a shame. Just any guy stood beside the pit or the stage. How dare you mention me, bro? Stick to your lane. Big Shanks. It's the only time we've whispered your name. My name makes noise. You can turn it down a touch. You can get your best friends here right now to judge. They already know that it doesn't matter how he does. If I get all my stuff out, he's fucked. Try to raise his confidence, I'll call a coward's bluff. Cause if he shanks man up, I'll shank man up. Oh, now look who found his guts. I'll use his name for punches. Death of 1,000 cuts, spilling planks. I'll use his name for punches. Death of 1,000 cuts, spilling pints. Dutch courage turned lousy drunk. All them hopes you had beating me don't amount to much. You might figure it different, but I don't count your luck. You can't take away from me, we ain't found your plus. I'll do real numbers on Shanks when we round you up. Man, but I came here for performance of the night. You better bring the performance of your life. You better bring it all up here and leave it all on the line. I'll still be looking at Shanks like, you call that a knife? And if you don't like the shank bars, chill to the second, because we're going to talk about how much Jamil is a weapon.
Big Frost never lost. Bloody cost to be the boss. He couldn't even be my foot soldier. None of that been running to the shops. I'm always serving fiends and I'm bucking all these shots. I'm always serving fiends and I'm bucking all these shots. Can I get another 30 minutes? I still need. Oh, fuck it.
Yo.
Sorry, my fault. Come on, trying to get a drink. Listen, overcompensating, because Tech said I look like an undercover cop, but I only keep the shades on because I'm always ducking from my ops. Bruv, when you first went to events, you had long hair, rock shirts and Converse, looking like a skater kid. But nowadays, the street life, he was made for this. He's blazing spliffs, he got the gauge and clips for when he's waving sticks, be talking spicier than a Cajun dish. It's like I've been on the bag all night, but I'm regretting taking sniff because I got a drug test at work and I'm trying to get away with. I beg you don't take a piss. You ain't putting work. You're running with another man's story. You're a plagiarist. You must be pulling my leg. This hitman image ain't legit. You know, sharpshooter. Put an end to the bulldog like Davy Smith. Because day job he's an electrician, but on the weekend he grits the skein. So is he one of the lads, or is the kid from Ends? Who's he talking to? Because it depends. He's got more characters than Mr. Men. James, keep going. Listen, if I said it once, I said it enough. You be acting extra road in your no-lose chat battles. I'm calling an end to this bluff. If you keep code switching, bro, then you'll never blow up. You got white guys telling white guys they're too white, and black guys telling black guys they're not black enough. I'm feeling this tension, because I don't really give a fuck about your creed or complexion. But it's these unconscious biases that we ain't seeming to question, because you told Tinny Wayne he's too white. That seemed like something you were eager to mention. Now, is it me? Or was Frost? Never seen his reflection. Oh, no. I get it. He's gammon, and you're one of the cool white guys. Even though it looks like this guy's German, he swears he's the extra spice version of a white person. But if he really wants to prove he's down with a hood, and he's one of the guys from the blocks, then his name strikes me as odd, mate. I'm at a loss because there's not many things that are whiter than Frost. Yo, listen, in a gang, they wouldn't even take you as a lookout. But ask him what his life's like, he'll claim he got that shotgun shook clout. Like, yeah, blood, my name's Tom Baker. You know, man's always been invited to the cookout. In his battles, it's Big Frost from the blocks. He's a known killer, don't splitter. Then he goes home to tongue kiss his dog and eat roast dinner. Listen, I'm sorry if the stereotypical shit isn't fitting the script, but this angle's overdue, and you know it's true. If I always have to hear people tell me how white I am, then bitch, so do you. Listen, they said you're dope, Shanks, but you gotta battle more to show them you deserve to prosper. Well, now I'm outside looking for smoke like the first responders.
So, Jamil is upset. He thinks I don't deserve the name I have. I didn't deserve to battle all the names I have. I've seen jealousy before, and I can take all that. But then he said he's just as good as me. But don't make me mad, bruv. You're talking crazy to a maniac. Ain't fit to lace my trainers. You're talking crazy to a maniac. Ain't fit to lace my trainers. Face the facts, you're basic. The way you phrase shit and the way you rap. You look 40 but still got his baby fat. You ain't funny. You ain't funny. You ain't funny. You look funny. You ain't got swag. You should be lucky that you're even on his stage, you slag. Bruh, he's gonna get up here and expose that I lost. And then remind you all that I've been choking a lot. He's not wrong. All last year I lowered my stock, but you ain't better than the stuff that I wrote and forgot. He's 8 years deep, still making his debut. Ain't grew, ain't got what it takes to make moves. You could have a head start on any race they place you. Still Shanks couldn't carve his way through. Talking about handouts, bruv, I earned everything. What have you done to deserve anything? I've been around the country, joined academies. You got all your mates banned from battle leagues. Yeah, people forgot, bruv. You never had no standout performance. Never had no standout performance. You don't even promote yourself. There's no conspiracy. You've got yourself to blame and no one else. There's no conspiracy. You got yourself to blame and no one else. Bro, his name ain't popping and he's mad at me. It don't matter what you think, it's what the fans agree. He brought a knife to a gunfight and Frost brang the heat. Pen mightier than sword and Shanks is weak. Time.
Okay. Right, I saw you post your battle with Crow, which you lost, again by the way. Clear it, and you were bragging about your outfit. Clear example why this dude isn't improving. Now I'm not sticking a boot in, but shit like that is why I always think it's amusing how his whole gimmick is how he never thinks that he's losing, but every single judge always seems to come to a different conclusion. Listen, you're just a shallow douchebag. You little jumped up runt. I called you a douchebag specifically because you're a washed up pussy and a stuck up cunt. Against Crow, he was showing up his matching fit like that was fancy. No, you look like an overgrown Andy Pandy. Listen, they want to hear bars. You ain't here to pose for the paparazzi. Killing himself every battle because he don't have a plan B. He don't care as long as he stays fly till he dies like kamikaze. Listen, always acting like man's pimping, but that's fiction because if this is what attracts women, I'm gonna have to stick to catfishing. Because Frost fancies himself as a ladies man. I thought that's interesting. Frost, ladies man. I didn't know he was transitioning. Just picture Frost as a gallist. Yeah, that image is totally legit. With your crackhead looking teeth. You better hope they ain't noticing that shit. He's not a sex bomb, but it does look like Tom Jones in for a hit. Hey, Listen, thinks he's He's every bird's cup of tea until they realise you're actually a mug. That's food for thought. But if he ain't fancy in the grub, when he's in the club trying to catch a wine and some bird's getting daggered in the club, I'll catch him outside, and if he's still acting like a thug, he'll get a dagger in his gut and his blood will end up splattered on the shrub. He's trying to stop the bleeding before he ends up in the clouds. I'll stand over him like, that's what you get for always showing off and running your mouth. Hey, you're Frost, now you got some real drip you should be worried about. Oh my But Shanks wouldn't stab anyone. He needs to prove that he's legit. That's not believable. But this little cunt shooting people is. Listen, I wanted a challenge. Instead, they gave me this choker next like goth women. I said it's an odd job.
Keep going, Shanks.
I wanted I wanted a challenge. Instead, they gave me this choker next like goth women. I said it's an odd job, but I'll still kill him at the drop of a hat like a Bond villain. Listen, see him beating me? You need an optician. Says he's a real rapper, but he's barely got any songs written. You're on the wrong mission. Just here to flex your new garms. I'm really gonna show him that the cloth's different.
Yeah, different. Go.
He's such a narcissist that it's gotten pathetic. And until you drop the aesthetics, you continue to get murked in every possible metric. I can tell you the secret to stop choking, but you'd probably forget it. Listen, how can he act so ostentatious with more chokes in venues than a dominatrix? Listen, someone needs to probe this asshole like we're on a spaceship. All right, you don't need to pause it, bro. This prick normally does enough pausing for all of us. He just relies on moments in the hopes that you won't forget him because he's charismatic and can turn an opponent into a joke in seconds. But when it boils down to it, it's always followed by a choking segment. So how cool can Frost be if he always melts once he starts his little roasting session? You had a whole bit for CJ8 about how it's pronounced cunt and not cunt. That shit was massively outstretched, right? Because Americans sound different. Classic Frost angle, superficial and without depth. You should be more worried about why you keep getting pronounced dead.
Damn, Carlton. At Ronald's, you was the man. What the fuck happened to you? They stuck a dick in your mouth. You fell asleep out afters. They had you looking like a dummy. You opened his mouth up for it and took it like a dummy. Could have never been me. They must have took you for some dummy. Cause he woke up, shrugged it off, took it like a dummy. I ain't even gonna do all that if that was me. But bro, if that was me,
It was a dildo, it wasn't like an actual dick.
I ain't even gonna do all that if that was me, but bro, if that was me, I'd have turned that little prank video into a kill cam. I'd have got my actual dick out and started swinging like a real man. Yeah. I know you like that one, Troubz, yeah?
No, what's going on?
I didn't even pause that as well, fam.
Keep going. That ain't even the worst story you have, Shanks. What a lad. Mad bants. Searching for an intelligent life form, the scan's blank. If you've got something going on upstairs, it makes less noise than Anne Frank. And you're the... and you're the brains of the outfit. So that must make you Pinky. And they do the same thing every night. Try to go home with some birds. And just one time, they hope that it works. But when girls see you, they think, who let Fat Hobson in? Look like Bugsy Malone is about to make you join a boxing gym. But you look like Grandpa Munster. I know you're thinking he's white. But the response from me is that it's 2024. And Carlton can be a white man if he wants to be. Right? He knows how to get white girl wasted. The amount of times that he's been in a mess and we've seen him fall asleep at events off the beers, THC, lean and the rest. Might have a cheekly knife now if he need to reset, then he's right back in it, knee deep in the sesh. Bruv, you're an addict. Doing your liver all sort of damage is pure insanity. I bet a Shanks hangover like the sword of Damocles. Listen. Why do you sound like you're about to sneeze? You sound like a sheep that found out it could speak. It's this weird thing. It does. Listen to it. You sound like a sheep that found out it could speak. It's this weird kind of bleat, like every word out is a squeeze. But you sound like an idiot for thinking I'm not out of your league. Time.